As an overall stunt performer, being in the best physical shape you can be day in and day out is important because you never know when you're going to get a call. Hi, I'm David Leitch. Welcome to 87 North. This is our production office, but it's also our stunt training facility where we choreograph the fight scenes for all of 87 North's action films. Today I'm going to walk you through the pantheon of martial arts that our choreography team have to study and the amount of martial arts you actually have to know to be a fight choreographer / stunt person in Hollywood. Having been a stunt performer for 20 years, training has to be very eclectic. You have to learn many styles of martial arts in order to have a deep well of choreography to pull from. That being said, as a performer, you have to have a lot of physical abilities. There has to be acrobatics, there has to be gymnastics, and there's wire work. You have to be able to take a punch, you have to take a fall. You have to be tough. Part of it's weight training, part of it's really just doing the job every day. And so I demand that our teams become as athletic as possible. There's an incredible amount of prep work that goes into making a stunt possible. I think the misconception is that, these are a bunch of daredevils and they're, just ready to throw their body in front of a truck, but that's not really the case. Modern stunt work is really about risk aversion with maximum spectacle. And it can be hours and hours of rehearsal, physical training, working with your rigging team to design wire gags that are going to be removed in visual effects. Modern stunt performing is a real collaboration of all these disciplines with the top level athletes performing the physical action. There's so many crazy stunts in The Fall Guy, it's hard to pick one. We set out for it to be a love letter to stunts and stunt performers and the blue collar crews that make these movies happen. But if I had to, setting a world record car roll was really an event for all of us on set. Logan Holiday and Chris O'Hara had worked really closely with special effects to build a car and deliver something that had never been done before. That being said, the first take did not go well. By well, I mean they only rolled it 4 times, which was already epic. But we had one more car in reserve, and I think everyone was really excited that maybe we could go for the record that was set by Casino Royale before. And we knew we could really do it safely. We took some time out of the schedule and we went for it one more time, and sure enough, they made the right adjustments, and 8.5 rolls later, Logan has a Guinness World Record for a number of cannon rolls. You really have to trust the technicians and the team that you're working with, and that's why these training sessions are important. Like, you build a brotherhood and a sisterhood with your stunt performers, that they have your back and you have theirs. So what I want to do now is bring out the stunt team, and we're going to run through the litany of martial arts that we study here to make those fight scenes dynamic. So you have the 87 North Stunt team, some incredible athletes here. Before we start our workout, one of the things we will work on are martial arts rolls from judo, jiu-jitsu. Most martial arts have this training, but it's getting your body accustomed to falling. So they're gonna be doing a variety of different rolls to warm up and get their bodies ready for martial arts. As an overall stunt performer, being in the best physical shape you can be day in and day out is important because you never know when you're going to get a call. And if you're out of shape, you're not going to perform well, and then it's going to be hard for you to get your next job. So the diet for the stunt performer is going to be really important. Number one, you want to have performance, you want to have energy. If they're doubling somebody, they have to maintain the same size as that character. So if that person had to lose 10 pounds to match this actor, you have to keep those 10 pounds off, and then the diet becomes a very, very important part of what they're doing. So for them, it's really about living this sort of life of perpetual fitness. The team's gonna go through a litany of martial arts that we train. One of them that we've been incorporating a lot lately, you've seen in the John Wick movies, is jiu-jitsu. I came to LA to be a stunt performer. There was a group of us, young athletes, that dove into trampoline, into martial arts, into weight training, which turned into CrossFit before it was even CrossFit. Being around at the beginnings of MMA, we were kind of already doing that in the choreography training 25 years ago. The athletes that you'll be seeing today, they've just taken it to this another level of athleticism than when we were at. Martial arts are so diverse and they're eclectic and they're from around the world. As the stunt team, we need to be proficient in all of these different styles. You know, we have some experts in jiu-jitsu, we have some experts in kickboxing. Here we have some experts on the team in wushu, which is a Chinese martial art. You know, every movie has a different sort of style that's influencing it. We might be making a movie that has a lot of kung fu in it, so we will go down a road of like training really traditional kung fu movements. But our general workout has to be eclectic because you never really know when you're going to get the call to do something that you hadn't thought of before. So as diverse and eclectic as you can make your workouts and adaptable you can make yourself as an athlete is the key to the training of being a great stunt professional. Part of the martial arts training for the stunt team is conditioning. Now, the conditioning also translates to choreography that we will use later. Muay Thai is a great conditioning martial art. It's really a critical component to training choreography because you need the stamina to continue to do take after take after take. Muay Thai is all about drilling repetition. So it's a great thing for fitness, but it's also a great thing for choreography. Last one, they're gonna skip knee. Holding skip knee is one of the hardest things you can do conditioning-wise in Muay Thai. And just because I'm having fun with the stunt team today, I'm gonna make them do it for you guys. And time, awesome, great. Gloves off, way to go. Nice job, team. Let's do the fun stuff. Another thing we train is Taekwondo kicking paddles. Taekwondo is a Korean martial art. It's known for its dynamic kicking. And so it's another sort of discipline that we use in choreography that we have to become very proficient at. So towards the end of the workout, the team has to take it to the next level. I'm gonna let them show you some stuff that is pretty incredible, actually. So, in a perfect world, it's great as a director to have a core team of people that you're working with and you've built a sort of second language with and that understands your sensibilities when you're creating action. But that being said, to maximize action, you always have to bring in specialty people. And there are people in this business like the team here today. They're experts in martial arts. They'll work tirelessly with the actors to get them to do as much as they can to keep the character's illusion alive. You know, I think it's, you never want to break that moment where you see the double and you see the actor. So as much as we can get the actors to do, that's always been our mandate. Stunt doubles and their actors do have a special relationship. They are counting on you to help them bring this character to life, whether you're performing it or whether you're training them to be the best version of the character themselves. And this team is probably one of the best on the planet. I want to thank the team for coming out and showing you the litany of martial arts that we train and just how hard they work and how incredible of athletes they really are. This is how we get those dynamic sequences on film. See you in the theaters, Men's Health, something like this.